In this tutorial, I'll teach you how to use the spell builder. The first thing you have to do is create an account on Figma, and you can do this with these buttons right here. You can use your Google account or any other email. They won't ask you for your credit card information or any other personal information, so you don't have to worry about that. In my case, I already have an account, so I will log in. So it will refresh the page, and now you have to create you have to copy this file to your account. So click on this arrow, click duplicate to your drafts. It will show you this notification here on the bottom. You can click open to open this file, to open it, or you can go right here on the corner, click back to files, and you will see there is a new file here. It's D&D Spell Builder copy. Double click it, and it will open. So the very basics of Figma. To move the screen, you click and hold the middle mouse button, and to zoom in and out, you hold Control and scroll the wheel. On this first page here, there is a little tutorial on how to use the editor in case you get stuck. You can click here to go to the card builder, or you can use the sidebar here on the left. Here on the left there is some controls, some reminder text if you need it, and here is the template page, which is what you send to the printer. To edit the spell, you just hold Control and double click on any text, and you can edit. So for this example, to teach you how to use the thing, I will create an outer self card, because I think it will be easier to understand. So let's change the title to outer self. It's a transmutation spell. It's level 2, costs 1 action, and it's a range of self. It lasts for up to 1 hour. And to edit the components, you have to first press S to leave the selection, then click on the card again. And when you click on the card, you will see these controls right here on the sidebar. Scroll down to spell components, and you will see that all the components are checked by default. For the outer self, it only uses concentration, vocal, and somatic components. So we can toggle off the ritual and the material options, and you will see it gets grayed out right here. Now to add the text, the description of the spell, Control double click. And to add new paragraphs, you can technically press enter here and just type away, but the space between the paragraphs is too big for our little precious card space. So to add a smaller space between the paragraphs, you can press ESC to leave the selection, click on the card again, and there are these paragraph options right here. So you can just check them, and it will create new paragraphs for you. So let me add another paragraph. And you can select the text and press Ctrl B to bold. You can also press Ctrl I to italic, and Ctrl U to underline. Let me add this other paragraph. Ctrl B, and you can see this paragraph is overflowing a little bit, so it doesn't fit the card. So when this happens, you can select the overflowing text, press S to leave the selection, click on the card again because we don't need this fourth paragraph, and now you click on a new card, and right here where it says type, you click on it and click continuation. This continuation, you have the same controls as the first card, just a little bit condensed, so you can add new paragraphs right here. So I will copy the overflowing text, and I'll add the last paragraph of the spell. Control B to bold, and I'll change the title to Outer Self. So there's this little summary here. We don't need it for Outer Self, so you can just click on the toggle here to check it off. However, just to explain you how this works, let's pretend we are not creating Outer Self, we are creating Fireball. So we can click on the summary, it will create this new icon right here. You can click on more to add more items. And for each summary item you click, it will create a new section on the bottom of the sidebar. So right here where it says label, you can edit the text. So I think Fireball does 86 fire damage, I'm not sure. And where it says icon, you can change the icon. So let's change the icon to a damage icon. Now, oh, there's a typo here. On this second item, I'll add Dex because it needs a dexterity saving throw. And on this other one, I don't know the range for the area of effect for the Fireball, but let's say 60 feet. And right here on icon, let's say area of effect. So it will create this little summary, which is very useful for spells that deal damage, because you don't need to read the whole description. You just have to look at the little summary here. And if there is not enough space on one line, you can click here on the summary 5. The summary 5 will create a new line, so you can add more items if you need. And okay, so now you have a new card. You can fill the rest of the page. If you don't need all of the cards on the page, you can click on the card and press delete to delete them. Press Ctrl Z to undo if you did this by mistake. And if you delete all of the cards or mess up the template page somehow, you can go here on the components page. Don't touch this. Just come here on the template page, click on the title, press Ctrl C, and go back to the card builder, and you can press Ctrl V to copy it, to paste it, and now you have a new template page which you can use. To add new pages, you can click on the title, hold Alt, and drag. It will create a new pages. And when you're finished, you can create right here on the Figma logo, select File, and the last option right here, Export Frames to PDF. And it will create a PDF with all of the pages that you have. So just to finish, there are some other options which I didn't cover. Let's click on the spell here. There is this at higher levels block. It adds the at higher levels block for the spell, and it also shows this second paragraph right here. If you need 2 paragraphs on this block, I don't think any spells need 2 paragraphs for this at higher levels, but just in case. And then there is this footnote block. The footnote can be used to add the trigger for a reaction spell, or you can change it to material, and then you can add the piece of wood. I don't know. You can add material components for a spell that has material components. And last, there is a show border right here. When you toggle it, it will create a new border for the spell. You can use this to highlight make a spell stand out for some reason. For example, if you have a spell that you got for free from your race or from a subclass or whatever reason you may have to make a spell stand out, or you can add it just because you like it. You can add to all of them if you want. Yeah, and that's basically it. That's how you use the spell builder. I hope this was useful. Sorry for my terrible English. I am not as it's not my native it's not my native language, and I am a terrible speaker in my native language. So it's, sorry for stumbling on my words. Thank you for bearing with me, and I hope you can enjoy this little page builder, spell builder. I don't know how to do an outro. Bye.